There was an interesting article in Newsweek, I think last week, about the new evangelicals, the younger evangelicals, who are less strident about abortion and same-sex marriage and embracing environment and economic fairness and so forth. I don't buy that for a moment. I think the Newsweek article was right. That's a passing fad. I think for evangelicals, those issues, the morality issues, are going to remain the major issues, and will so in this election as well.
Interesting, in kind of coming off the question, I think the thing we have to look at is how the economy plays in this election. Over the next 6 weeks, the economy will be the issue that is debated and discussed, because you've had the most significant government takeover of private enterprise. I'm not saying, by the way, they shouldn't have done it. I think the ramifications, if they did, and I'm a supply side free market guy, but I think you're naive if you don't put on the news. And let me tell you something, when you're talking to your people that are reading your papers, the first issue they're not thinking about right now is same-sex marriage. That's not the issue. That's number one on their list. Now, I'm not saying it's not important. I think we have a complete agreement on that. I think fundamentally those issues will always be there. But look, the American people, evangelical, Catholic, Jewish, whatever they might be, are always worried about how does this economy impact me, and how does it impact my family, and what does it mean for my future? And I think that is going to be a huge issue. Now, having said that, the young evangelical, can I just finish with the young evangelical thing, because that has been really discussed. And there was this move that people saw, that's young evangelicals moving towards Obama and how that's going to play out. The reality was, and this is what I think, if there was this flirting with this idea, first of all, I don't think you say evangelicals are young or old are monolithic politically. It's not true. They tend to vote conservative, but there are plenty of evangelical Democrats. But the younger ones, the non-negotiable issue seems to be, from everything I'm hearing when I teach them, when I speak to them, when I talk to them in the streets, when I'm out speaking, the issue that seems to be the non-negotiable, and where the pause came in, while they are concerned about the environment, and they are concerned about global warming, and they're concerned about financial situations, the leap they're not willing to take is, and I think this is a good sign for the evangelical movement, is abortion. They are not willing to take that leap. And when Joe Biden, I think, was selected as the vice president, you saw a pullback, because this went back to the old school Democratic Party base and away from more of the Obama inclusiveness. Because Obama's answer, Senator Obama's answer, I'll end with this, to the question of abortion, I will never forget it, at that debate at that school. It wasn't a debate. He made that town hall presentation that pro-life kids stood up and shouted out that question about abortion. And Barack Obama said, when people started then hissing and booing the kid, Barack Obama said, enough of that. Don't do that. We need to respect these people that disagree with us. We need to welcome their views in. That was markedly